Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. So we'll boot it away to get this one started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. So the South Carolina Gamecocks return team has done them a favor and put them in great field position for this opening drive. This rivalry can fly under the radar from time to time, but trust me, the Gamecocks and Tigers do not like each other.
No, and it doesn't fly under the radar to the people in South Carolina, because there's always a debate of Clemson versus South Carolina and bragging rights fully on the line.
What's fun about this game is that someone gets to play spoiler, and in recent years we've seen Clemson in the national championship picture late in the year. Regardless of what South Carolina's record is, they are trying to ruin Clemson's season.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw on 3rd. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So Clemson's offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys who are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. On the ground, it's Jefferson. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jefferson. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Looking for a huge play. He's got it down the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very... And they got him for the sack.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
Quickly out to the tight end. The Tigers pulled out a close one the last time they saw their Palmetto State rivals.
And Clemson, they were sleepwalking early in that game. They know when they play South Carolina, they're going to get their A-plus effort. They're going to have to take some haymakers, and they got to wake up in this one.
I think it's tough late in the season, regardless when you play. The rivalry is deep. The hatred is deep. Even when seasons are out of touch for South Carolina, they can put an exclamation point by beating Clemson at the end of the year.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thorne. Still on his feet at the 45. Got a lot of running room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by a field goal over Maryland. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Right down the middle. And the pass hits, picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Completes it in the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
South Carolina, 14, Clemson, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Buys a little time. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Off the play fake on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. The give to the back. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to find his man on 1st down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, it's Allen. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between the QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Clemson, 10.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the 1st. The run to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got him downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
With the catch
The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense set for a first down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense has a second down play. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Allen. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And chunk plays on the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on first down. He looks that one in nicely. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Feeling some heat. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sunday.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Clemson will send the punt team out. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking for room. It's Jefferson.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the give off the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. It's complete.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Tigers in the hurry-up. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times now they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB and so many things to look at.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times.
And they get the sack right out of the gate.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Dropping back, it's Allen. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. What a snag by the defense. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Anderson. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He'll try it again. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Turns it on in midfield. All kinds of running room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on second and goal.
It's now second and goal.
He's looking to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Clemson!
Number 12. Grab in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thorne.
They're up by 11 over Penn State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On second down, wants to throw it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He lost one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge game in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the Palmetto Bowl is must-see TV, and today is no different. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go with a direct snap. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Unloads quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Jefferson.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 6th play of the drive coming up. Now the play fake. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd. Out. 3rd and very long. Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.